Both teams have arrived at Pindi Cricket Stadium and they are all set for the action, and so are we. Hello and welcome to the Highlight Women's League Exhibition Match 3 between Amazon and Superwoman. It's the decider from Pindi Cricket Stadium. Amazons have won the toss and yet again they have elected to bat first. Amazon backing the winning playing 11, and still they need to put a bit of hard work against the Superwoman, who have opted to make two changes. Arup Shah comes in and so does Ayman Anwar. Let's join our commentators for the action.
We are all set and ready now for live action. Let's play. A slip in the first delivery, and we saw that from Iman Fatma. Sana mentioned you were there at the Under-19 World Cup. It's almost like trying to open up too much, almost showing those stumps to Leah, who I feel won't mind. Oh, nice. Clipped off the legs, and that will be the first boundary. Danny White off in Danny White fashion. This time goes through the offside. How's that for timing? That is lovely. The ball coming onto the bat very nicely for Danny White. She has a hack at that, and she has a good hack at that. Clears her front leg and finds the gap, Iman Fatma.
This is the pace she has been used to. Ayman Anwar is not as fast as Leah Tahuhu.
Once again goes for it, once again clears the inner ring, and this is good attacking intent from the youngster. This time up and over cover, and this time all the way for 6. She has been hitting the ball a huge distance, and once again 4-4-6 now in the third.
She's not one of the biggest build players, but she can extract power.
Straight back, simple dismissal. Why, she's put it down. I thought she'd taken it. There was also an extra ball in the over. I thought 6 were done.
And Leah Tahuhu misses a very simple chance.
She gets it. This is a really good shot. Probably the most controlled of them as so far. 9 off the over. 47 for no loss. The skipper's happy. Oh, a bit of the edge, I would imagine, but it's still carried a long way across. Team 50 comes up, and guess what? With another boundary. Played alongside her for Sheffield United. That is a shot and a half. A shot and a half that gets the distance. Danny White, you are on fire.
Difficult for the Superwomen where to ball to Danny White. So look at that bat swing, and she creates so much power.
Launch this time, but it will be taken. That's a big wicket. The plan has worked for Nidadar, and it's a big one. Danny White goes. First breather for the Superwoman.
Yeah, she's got a habit of breaking partnerships. She's a wicket taker. She's a thinker. And so badly was required of that breakthrough.
Brilliant innings comes to an end, gone on 43. Amazon 1 down on 65. Launched. Chance of a catch. Is it? Oh, brilliantly taken. Lauren Wingfield, yet another great catch for her. Judged it to perfection and just pulled inches within the boundary.
She was very, very close to the line. She had to really keep an eye on the boundary line as well as also on the ball. What a wonderful catch that was. Brilliantly taken.
From Lauren Winfield Hill, Iman Fatma gone on 19, 67 for 2. Trying to work it around, need to hurry, trouble. Oh, Arup Shah, usually a good fielder, has missed a huge chance of a run out here. Down the track, beautifully lofted shot for 4 runs. That's the first boundary after 26 balls, and that's exactly what's required. Oh, that's beautifully done. Picked up the gap, shuffled across, Tammy Beaumont. You'll see a lot from her. 10 gone, 96 for 2 Amazons.
And the bowling has been good, but the fielding this time, Lauren Winfield, who has been absolutely brilliant in the field, couldn't judge the pace.
100 comes up. That stroke again in the V.
And that's a brilliant shot. Tammy Beaumont this time, inside out, using her feet. Doesn't get better than this.
That's a dazzling stroke. That's beautiful. That should inspire another generation of women cricketers. What a beautiful shot.
And on the charge again, this time Tammy Beaumont. Liata, who has been on the receiving end.
Biggest partnership of the innings, 66 as we end the 13th, 133 for 2.
Excellent ball, flighted up, revolutions on the wall, as you said, Darren. She's listening to you.
And more so that turn off the surface, just getting the better of Beaumont. That's skillful, highly skillful from Tuba. A beautiful delivery. Tammy Beaumont going for 39. She got a start, but couldn't carry on. 134 for 3. Nice stroke. That was intentional, hitting from under the bounce, trying to clear that fielder at short, fine leg. And she does so quite well. Nicely played. Lofted drive. A classical looking stroke. And it flies all the way for 6. Shows that it's not only about muscle to get maximum returns in strokes. And wide outside the off stump. That's not good support in the field. Going through the fielder. And 4. Bowled. That was straight. It was full. A little bit of pace off as well. And that surprise wicket at this stage of the innings.
Look at that, the slow one, just rolling the fingers. Totally missed it, Maya Bushya. Maya Bushya gone on 21, 170 for 4.
That's in the gap. A little too wide. Allowed the width and that freedom for the hands to go through the ball. Offside. Taken. Well, she was bowling without a deep fielder in that cover region, so she had to stay straight. Just getting the right length.
Lucky for Chamari Atapattu, the shot was on, but really couldn't find a good connection. Just sliced it straight to Arup Shah. It's Tress Flintoff gone on 7, 181 for 5.
That's a wayward delivery. And rightfully so, it's punished. At all the time in the world, Bisman Rauf to rock back onto the back foot and pick her spot. That's a 50. Second 50 of the series. What a captain's knock it has been. She's still there and she's leading the charge. It's been a go-to option. Doesn't start well. A delivery in the slot. That's a father, so proud of that stroke. Should be taken. Yep, that's another wicket. Eamon has struck once more, her second wicket.
Lauren Winfield Hale, she can't do anything wrong with those catches. Yet again, judged it well. Good delivery. Eamon Anwar just floating within the stumps. Aleria's gone on 8. 194 for 6.
6 deliveries before the run chase. Here she goes. Doesn't get hold of it. So this is a very good start for Superwoman. 200 comes up. Significant landmark achieved once more. There is that flight. There is that flight. Both fielders onside in the deep. Didn't quite pick it up. Flatter faster and same result. So really good work here from Fatma Sana.
Last delivery.
Might not be a boundary, might not be a boundary. It is one. It was struck powerfully down the ground. The fielder was running around, couldn't get there in time. And it's a nice finish to the inning. 65 runs being scored in the last 5.
Amazon started off really well with Iman Fatma's 19 of 15 and Danny White picking up from where she left, 43 of 20. But it was Bisma Maroof's 51 not out of 32, some 8 from Fatma Sana at the end, 17 of just 7, which managed to post the highest total of the series, 218. It was a hard day yet again for the bowlers. Superwoman managed to get few of them, 6 in total, 2 for Eamon Anwar in her first outing. Chamari, Nida, Ummehani and Tuba shared 1 each. Superwoman need 219 runs off their 20 overs quota at the rate of 10.95 in the final decider.
Oh, it's an absolute batting paradise. It is an absolute batting paradise. And we spoke about the number of runs scored in just yesterday.
That's not a bad start. That's not a bad start at all. Using the pace, getting into the bowler's zone and just scooping it up for 4.
Yeah, Muniba Ali looks like she's up for the challenge.
And she is going to do that. What a wonderful stroke, giving herself a bit of room and asking the bowler to come in her zone.
A full toss and it gets the treatment, spanked into the leg side. Third boundary of the over.
Well, Muniba has shown her intentions very clear.
Oh, she's gone. Is she? And did she slide her foot back in time? Salima Imtiaz sending this upstairs.
Yeah, satisfied. My decision is out, big screen.
Yeah, the dreaded 3 letters in red. Out. And huge blow for the Superwomen. Muniba with her 3 boundaries goes for 12. They are 17 for 1. And she goes through the leg side. It was short and it was there to be put away. And she does that. End of the over, 21 for 1.
ये कितना अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है उनकी तरफ से कि अपनी एक लीग हो जिस तरह आज हम देख रहे हैं PSL है।
मुझे आज ये सुन के बहुत दुख हुआ और नजम सेठी साहब से
Apologies, I will have to cut you because there's been a wicket.
Yeah, cut across and come up to us because that is a huge blow in the context of the game. She got 80 in the previous game, Lauren Winfield Hill. She was looking dangerous. This time doesn't get the whole of all of the bat. It's hit but straight down the throat of the fielder. Danny White, a very, very safe fielder. She walks back for 4. Superwomen 29 for 2.
That's a clean strike. A very clean strike that goes all the way for 6.
Oh, you cannot bowl her there. You just cannot bowl her there. That's one of her strengths. She reaches out, Cuts it off stump and it travelled all over the boundary.
Lofted drive, and another 6. Second one in the over. This is some really good striking from Atapattu. Very good use of the feet. One bounce into the boundary line. Didn't go all the way, and that's because she had to reach for it. And that firepower continues. Continues with another 6. For a moment you felt the fielder was going to get there, but it was not to be. That's miscued. Fielder runs around, can't get there. Might just have enough to get a maximum.
Just like that, Chamari Atapattu brings up her 50 with a stylish shot. She's all power and a lot of patience today as well.
The way she just times the ball, it's not easy to stop those boundaries. What a stroke to end the over. 99 for 2 after 11. That also brings 100 for a Superwoman.
And that was not a good delivery, the first bad delivery of the over, and Chamari Atapattu punishes it. After 12, 108 for 2. And that's why it's a very difficult shot to play, and it will be a big wicket. And Iram Javed sacrificed herself because Chamari Atapattu, but it seems like Chamari is walking bad, but I do think umpires need to have a look here. And Iram was very loud with her calling. That's the fumble from the bowler. And that's when Iram decided that she's going to sacrifice her wicket. A big team player. And Iram has been always a team player, playing for the team. Iram has to walk back. A very good innings, a very good knock.
Over cover. Excellent timing, and the ball once again travels all the way for 6. Her 5th big hit. This time straight. This time another big 6. The connection on the bat was sublime. She's talking in 6s, back-to-back 6s. The pressure on Anam Amin. Spanked, driven, drilled through the offside once again. 6, 6, 2, 4 is the score so far in this over. 36 the partnership. Clipped it off her legs. That is quite a boundary, quite a shot.
And it's so important for a partnership to share run scoring.
Does she get all of it? Nope, she doesn't. A very, very simple catch by Bisma Maroof, and Sanellis has to go back.
Well, with a required rate of just about 18, she went after the wide delivery. It's not easy to stay in control of a stroke when the ball is that wide. Hence the reason Lee's gone for 6. It's now 159 for 4.
Yeah, the Superwoman with the Super 100. What a century. It's been quite a sensational look. Chamari Atapattu take a bow.
It's been an innings of class. It's been an innings of stroke play. The only batter to get past 300 in these exhibition matches. She's distinguished herself as an exceptional player, and the celebration befitting of the effort.
And does she get all of this? No, she doesn't. Another brilliant take in the outfield. Fatma Sana and the Amazons, you'd imagine, have their noses well and truly in front.
With the timing of the stroke to get it over the line. Looked simple in the end, but it was a challenging catch. Superwoman now 168 for 5.
Out. Taken. Well, the plan has worked to perfection. The discussion to the tee. And Fatma Sana, who has her second wicket.
Credit must be given to her. In the way she's bowled, she's taken pace off the ball. She's gone a little bit wider off the off stump, encouraging batters to hit square. Goes for one. Further trouble now for the Superwoman. It's 173 for 6.
That's up in the air. Will this be taken? Yes. Another comfortable catch, and it's all spiraling down very, very quickly for Superwomen. Fatma Sana, she has her third.
And fall down in the third to win a match. Now this equation is becoming impossible. It's Arup Shah who goes without scoring. It's now 173 for 7.
Once again, wide outside the off stump, the change of pace, but the edge enough to carry it across the boundary.
Hey, it's been the element of surprise.
And that will be a 4.
A little bit late. They needed more fire. 2 deliveries remaining. It's a foregone conclusion. Yep. Just closing another chapter in this final, if you want to say so. Leah Tahuhu.
And they are rocking and rolling all of this, the team in blue. The Superwomen 184 for 8.
With quite a few of the international players involved, there will be new processes, there will be exposure, development happening too. As we come to the end of the innings and the close of this game, a little bit anticlimactic. Superwoman falling short by 33 runs. And what that means, the Amazons, they will prevail.
Despite a scintillating 107 by Chamari Atapattu, Superwomen fell really short. Muniba Ali only scored 12. Iram Javed was the other contributor by 35 runs. And they managed to put up 185 at the loss of 8. Amazons kept on roaring as far as the bowlers were concerned. Fatma Sana, the pacer, managed to bag 3 wickets, 2 for Danny Wyatt and 1 each for Anam and Nashra Sandhu. In the decider, the Amazon managed to put 218 on board and challenge Superwoman to their extent. In reply, Chamari Atapattu was the only successful batter with a century, Iram with 35. Bowling performances, Fatma Sana with 3, Danny White with 2, and Amazon sealed the trophy by 33 runs. I hope you all enjoyed the highlights. Until next time, it's goodbye.